Maximal, welcome to our 100th, yes, 100th video, well, in the Let's Play for Destiny 2. This is our 100th video, and you're going to be thinking, how the fuck is it 100? Well, it wouldn't be if I started after Beyond Light, but the fact is, I was there from the beginning. So I managed to get all the content in. Well, not all of it, the season stuff. If I did all the season stuff beforehand as well, that would have been as well. I would say that would have definitely got me up as well. But yeah, so as you can tell, you know, we pretty much are caught up. For the 100th video, that sort of thing. Apparently there's a quest there. I don't know if there is a quest, but let's go and have a look. We've done the stories now, so there's not really anything there. However, there's stuff I've got to do on Europa. But I feel like now, if I'm caught up with stuff, then I don't really need to worry as much now about catching up every week. But I do want to say thank you guys for supporting me with Destiny 2, especially those that maybe I don't talk to now, whatever, but at least you guys did help me get stuff done, so I appreciate that. And that's the thing, is that, you know, some of these raids I couldn't get done, and I've still got Deepstone and Garden to do, but obviously at the moment I can't really do them because we haven't really got many people playing as much now, so I've got to, you know, really consider it. Yeah, there's literally nothing here now, so that's... We've done... Hang on, what's this?
Warriors of the Empire. Today we chose strength and honor over personal glory. But two of our soldiers chose to pursue their own victory, their own glory before the glory of the Empire. Only one of these soldiers stands before me now. The Scion Valir faced his death with honor, but his accomplice, the Scion Kalik, chose to run, to hide. Kalik is a stain on our history, a traitor. I revoke the name Kalik, for a coward has no name under the Empire. These traitors did not work alone. I will find the others, and they will meet this same fate. We are one cabal, and we strike as one fist.
Fair play. Right, so I just have to say this. Ultimately, you know, we've had a lot of ups and downs, and this game has had a lot of bullshit, which I've not sat there and gone, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's dumb that they've done vaulting. I've said this to my group, and they get sick of it, and I'll keep saying it again. So all of you get sick of it, suck it, because I'll keep saying it. Vaulting shouldn't have happened. I don't care what anyone says. They should have literally they should have just made another game, and screwed the fact they didn't have resources. They clearly have resources to keep adding stuff like that in. Just copy and paste the servers, you know. I don't know, they could have done it, again, they could have done it better, but because they've done it in a way now where people must have content every month or two, they've now dug their hole, and it's up to them whether or not they get out of the hole, and I feel like they are trying to get out of it now, but again, even if they do get out, it seems to me that you seem to lie down next to it, relax, and then they fall back into it again, and that's what happens. They keep digging that fucking hole. But yeah, but when they aren't doing that, they've done good. I've appreciated Forsaken, I've appreciated some of the other older content, I loved some of the older raids, but the fact they took all that away from us is a big blow. But anyway, you know, the point is, they've done good, they've done a lot of bad, but they've done good. So, I feel like now would be a good moment to reflect on, you know, let me have a look. Well, we're not going to do it yet. For the next 10-15 minutes, I don't want to waste a part where I'm just doing nothing. It's just like flashbacks. I want us to go and do this. We are going to go and do that, and then we'll do something before I do this, because I feel it's important. I will visit you whenever I want to. But again, I appreciate this game for what it is, but then I understand that people don't like it. I don't like the lack of options, like variety in the gameplay. I like the idea of having sparrow racing and that sort of thing. But I understand that they want to focus on some things. But then this is Bungie, the same people who made Halo. If it was any other company, fair enough. But it's the same people. I mean, well, no, that's a lie, because if they're not there anymore, then it's just the name alone. But again, originally they were, and I know you could argue, and I did prefer Activision were, because at least we had the content. We did have it. They didn't take away our content. I hate to say it. I'm not a fan of the voting. I was never a fan of it. That's the worst thing they've done to this game by doing it. That was the worst thing they could have done. And I really feel angry because they built up all that just to tear it away because they need space. And all for what? All for what? Because it runs better? Loading screens? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, honestly, who cares about fucking loading screens? I'd rather have an extra minute of waiting in a loading screen and have all my content than just, you know, it's ridiculous. And people go, oh, we've already had our fill of it. It's like, it's not a consumable, it's a game. You know, you don't just, you know, we all paid for this stuff and we don't even know if we're getting it back. Because to me, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's like if I buy Halo and then a year or two later, some man just walks into my house, takes my disc and says, we'll get back to you at some point, we just need to do some stuff for a bit, we need to change some stuff for a bit. You know, you can't do that. That's not a game. That's not a game at that point. That's just a meal. You treat it like a meal, like, and the consumers need to stop treating it like food. A game is something that you replay. You play more than once. It's an activity. It's not a food. It just sounds, the way people talk about it, like, it sounds like it's just a consumable, like a food, and it's, ugh. It's like, it's more than that. It's more than a fucking 5 minute of boredom crap. You know, come on. That's what games are. They're meant to be not that. You know. You shouldn't just keep asking for new stuff, like I said. Just focus on making the stuff you got now better. And quality of life. Because who knows, like, God knows how much stuff in the older days of Destiny 2 and the older content needed it. You know, needed the quality of life. Especially a lot of stuff that's still there now that hasn't been fixed. But no. So, apart from that, they've done good stuff. Like I said, the stories have been nice, like Forsaken, a few other things like that, Taken King, all that stuff over the past, but you know. But that's the thing. Destiny 2, I'm just happy it's reached 100th. And to commemorate this, when this is uploaded, when you guys see this, I will make a special playlist for videos, for Let's Plays and series. So, Extra Mode, Hard Mode will be in there as well at some point, but they don't count as Let's Plays, but they count as a series. And to me, every Let's Play or series, I say like, I use an example of my old stop motion stuff. That became the, you know, that reached 100 videos somehow. That would count. That's 100th part of the series. This game counts because it's 100th part in the Let's Play. Even though I've done Destiny 2 videos before on, like, just when I've been talking for you know, my 100th whatever, not 100th video, but you know what I mean, like my 400th, 500th whatever video. Maybe like my 1300th. I think it's 1300th actually. My 1300th video. You know, stuff like that. But that doesn't count because that's not part of the Let's Play. That's just using it as background footage. And to me, you know, ultimately, I have to say it. I personally think, you know, I'm happy about it because it's nice to have a Let's Play get to that. It feels like a nice milestone. I mean, I know that it's odd for me to say that when I've already, you know, I've reached 2,000 videos, over 2,000 now, essentially. But this game has, you know, done that for me. It has, like, you know, this game, it's nice to have a game that reaches that milestone, not because I've dragged it out for the sake of it, but because I've literally had that much to do. And that in itself is a positive to Destiny, when it did have all its content. And if it had everything it does now, I would say give it a go, because you have so much to do to work on for a Let's Play. You have so much to do, so much stuff to do then. Now on the other hand, I would say I wouldn't have probably even got 50 parts right now if I started late. And I'm so glad I didn't start late, because if I did, we wouldn't honestly have this Let's Play, because I would have missed out on the story. I would have been fuming, you know, and I'm so glad. If we missed it, then my god, we just wouldn't have had anything. And that worries me, like, and I do feel bad for those players who literally missed out on the Red War and the other stories. You know, they matter. You know, there's see the annual pass stuff, the first and second DLCs gone, the raids, 5 raids are gone. Before, you know, it's stupid. You know, I have to say it. It's just, ugh. But you know, ultimately, this game has been such. It's a love and hate relationship. A lot of people have described it as a love and hate relationship, and I loved this aspect of this game. But then I've gone, for fuck's sake, you stupid idiots at Bungie, multiple times. But then I've still played it. Because they have worked out a thing where they get you to come back, and that's not a bad thing, getting you to come back, but I kind of just wish they could fix it to where they didn't just keep it where you go and then come back because you're bored. You know, you come back, you know, that to me just feels off. You know, that to me just, oh, hang on, what's this? My batteries are close to dying, but I'm hoping I'll be okay just for this. Commune, yes please. There we go. Shutter drive. Quest completed. So, if I go and check my status, I should have a nice new thing underneath. Where is it? There it is. Alright, triumphs, have I got anything? No, I have not. That's Tennyson. But no, so ultimately, you know, Destiny has done good, but it has done its fair share of bad, and I know I probably harped on a lot more negatives than positives, but then that's the thing with the game, it nitpicks me a lot, but then it's really difficult to explain with this game, 'cause it just brings you back in and just makes you think, what, you know, it just gets you annoyed, but yet at the same time it's like, I like it, it's fine, like, it's like, It's fucking mind games. I will say that. It's bloody mind games what they're doing. But it works. Also, I'm checking the store, because why not? Oh, what's this? Nah, I don't want that. Oh. That looks quite cool. Hang on, let me look at that again. That looks quite cool, actually. I like that. No. Right. So, ultimately, I'm going to cut here, and I want to thank you guys for watching, but before we end this, it's early. I am going to show some footage of the 10 videos from every 10th video, so like from 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, you get the idea. I'll get 10, not 10 videos, because that'll be like hours long, but I'll also get like a few minutes of each clip and highlight like my favourite videos or the look of them, the highlights of each of those areas. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next part. Take care. See ya. Yeah, we can't respawn, but hey, it's not like the game will end if you die, because hey, if I died now, what's the issue? Because I could just replay the game. That's the whole concept. Bungie are not that sadistic. You think the Cabal can see from distances, especially since I've noticed over the time they can shoot you from across wherever. But I guess, you know, they're chubby mole rats, so they completely forget. They're all just standing there doing the fitness. Hovering around.
Use the arc charge.
Then I just run out of it and just take it somewhere else. Like I just ran out to the tower. What's this for? I did like half it, nearly half its health. Then one more time, and I should. Oh, my chaos not going to be it, is it? Definitely not. That's not even half its health, is it? It's a good chunk.
Slow down, you're making me look bad.
Oh, purple. No, he's immune again, get ready. Get ready, he's gonna crash come in a minute. Oh fuck, gotta hide. Nope. Get away from me. Oh, for a second I thought something fucked up then, because I was like, why am I gliding? I was like, what the fuck? Guess what happens.
Okay. And be ready to shoot. Now, golden guns, wait.
Golden guns, everything.
Do the shoot. Mouth.
Here we go.
Nice, and now
get ready.
we need
We've got
to
to go
rush
into the mouth.
into the mouth. Yeah.
Wait.
Second.
You can die from it, so just wait. Right now, go in.
Now.
alive with the
Ew.
ribbon. This is a colonoscopy.
Shoot.
And now you get an extra ethereal key. So. Tell the tech, because look, there's lights and shit. Someone clearly built these. You can't tell
You
me
are so
it's all-
close now. Just a little further.
Like I said, there's so much stuff here that makes you think who the hell actually built them.
There you go. Yeah, I'll ask about Brian helping because there's some missions that I know later on are going to be a bit annoying, so it's easier to have him around so he can help with that. I've caught up. It's a shame that we didn't, you know, get to do everything, but that's the cost of not being a dedicated Let's Player on a game that is evolving, as they like to call it, which to me is just a cheap way of saying we like picking and choosing what stays in and just keep swapping stuff in.
Let honor bind us.